Ronnie Adeoye's journey began with a simple but humiliating moment. Sitting at a restaurant with friends, she quietly calculated whether she could afford a 4,000 meal. She couldn't. A friend paid for her. That night, she went home and decided something had to change. What happened next was not the result of a business plan or a funding round, but of a single, determined moment. She opened TikTok, watched videos on LinkedIn optimization, designed a flyer on Canva, and posted it on LinkedIn. She started helping people redesign their professional profiles. At first, she wasn't charging much, but people were getting jobs. Recruiters were noticing them. And slowly, the messages started coming in, not asking her to redo a profile, but asking who she was and how she had built what she built. That is how Lenora was born. Lenora is now a career development, storytelling, and personal branding agency, working with professionals who do amazing work but struggle to articulate that work. The platform is not just about LinkedIn profiles, it's about positioning. It's about how someone shows up online, how clearly they communicate their value, and how effectively they tell their story. The results are clear. One client had NASA tech recruiters in their DMs within 2 weeks of Lenora's work. Another secured a US-based. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. Role remotely and later relocated to Germany. A third renegotiated their entire career trajectory, all through the power of positioning and communication. Ronnie Adeoye, known to most as Ronnie, is the force behind Lenora. Her story is not just one of personal growth, but of a platform that is helping African professionals reach global opportunities. The platform is built on the idea that right positioning can literally accelerate a person's life and career. It's a concept that is not new, but in the context of African professionals navigating global markets, it's transformative. The mechanism is straightforward. Professionals come to Lenora with a need to stand out. They may be struggling to get noticed in competitive fields, or they may be trying to articulate their value in a way that resonates with global employers. Lenora helps them tell their story clearly, showcase their skills effectively, and position themselves in a way that aligns with the expectations of global recruiters. The stakes are high. For African professionals, the global job market is often a minefield of cultural misalignment, miscommunication, and misrepresentation. Lenora is helping bridge that gap. It's not just about getting a job, it's about getting the right job at the right stage of one's career with the right opportunities for growth. And in a digital age, where first impressions are often digital ones, positioning is everything. The platform's success is not just in the number of clients it has helped, but in the impact it has had on individual careers. One client, after working with Lenora, saw recruiters from NASA reach out within weeks. Another secured a remote position in the US and later moved to Germany. These are not just isolated successes, they are indicative of a broader trend. African professionals are increasingly looking for platforms that can help them navigate global markets, and Lenora is filling that need. What's next for Lenora? The platform is still in its early stages, but the demand. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. Is growing. As more professionals seek to position themselves for global opportunities, Lenora's role as a career platform becomes even more critical. The next signal to watch is how the platform scales. Will it expand into new markets? Will it introduce new services? And how will it continue to help African professionals articulate their value in a global context? The story of Lenora is not just about a career platform, it's about a movement. It's about African professionals taking control of their narratives and positioning themselves for success in a global market. And as more professionals seek to do the same, Lenora's role in that journey becomes increasingly significant.